Let's make a good bread. A bread that will not just fluffy when it came out from the oven, like those people trying to show you, oh, my bread is so fluffy, it's so easy to make. But this bread will last for days and days. You can put them in the freezer, and when you warm up in the microwave, they will be so fluffy, like just like when they come out from the oven. A type of bread I always see in Asia. So good. No preservative, man. Okay, 170 milliliter of milk. Microwave 40 seconds. If you're tired to get a so-so result of bread, then follow everything including by your scale, digital scale. I'm using evaporated milk, the best for the result. It is still too hot for the yeast, so don't enter the yeast, but rather the egg yolk. And the recipe is calling for 40 grams of sugar, so just use half of them in here. This is what we call starter. So shake them to cool off, a little bit cool off, right? Then you can place the yeast in and keep shaking and keep them for 10 minutes to see if the yeast is healthy. If the yeast is not totally healthy, don't use them. I usually keep them for 10 minutes inside the oven with the light on to warm up because this is winter. In the meantime, while the starter is working, place 300 grams of high protein. I just use King Arthur. It has 12.7% protein, so it's good. And it's also the cheapest. Add leftover sugar earlier. Add half teaspoon of salt. 15-gram milk powder to make them umami. You don't want to skip any of this ingredient, guys. Mix well. Don't worry, the complete recipe is on the description area. As you can see, my yeast is very healthy. Set the dough hook on your mixer. Stir again for 1 minute. Pour the healthy yeast 3 times. And yes, investing your money on the good mixer like this, guys. Either Boss or Kitchenaid, I think is 2 of the best for making bread. Otherwise, no matter what, hand kneading, your bread will not be perfect. I'm not saying your bread is not edible, it's just not as perfect as those Asian bread. If today is very dry, I will add 1 more tablespoon of milk. Once the dough is incorporated, I will move them to like number 2 and do this for 7 minutes. Kitchenaid claim for every minute it's equal to 20 minutes of hand kneading. After 7 minutes, add the room temperature butter in it and continue kneading for 3 more minutes. As I told you earlier, we are making a very special soft fluffy bread, not the so-so bread that doesn't taste good after a day or 2. By the way, tip for hot Kitchenaid mixer, ice pack, it works all the time. Also, instead of just egg yolk, I use the whole egg today because it's so dry today. The original recipe calling for the whole egg anyway. Okay, cover them up with plastic and let them sit for 1 hour. On the winter time, I usually place them in the oven with the light on. Okie dokie, after 2 hours of proofing. Yes, with bread, you cannot have a shortcut. My video is all about shortcut, about how the practical way of to do things, but with bread, you cannot. Divide them into 6 equal, about 100 grams each. Roll them up, kind of long. Thin them up with rolling pin. Place one of this inside. This is the most delicious one, you guys. Johnsonville smoked bread. $3 something at Walmart. Roll one inside. There you go. Let them sit for 50 more minutes in the warm place. 50 minutes later, they're double in size. By the way, earlier my video got damaged, you guys. So the proofing time actually is 2 hours, 1 hour each. After 1 hour, you punch the air out, then continue for another hour. Right now, preheat your oven, 350 Fahrenheit, while you do the egg wash, using 1 tablespoon of milk and 1 egg yolk. Alright, goes into the oven for about 20 to 22 minutes. Look at that, you guys. In about 22 minutes, they're brown perfectly. Brush them with room temperature butter. Not melted butter, but soft butter until they're so shiny. And the quality of the butter you're using right now, that's what makes it different. If you can find those European butter, that's what you guys need to find. Okay? Even though it's so expensive, it will make it taste like those bread you guys smell in boulangerie in French and all over Western Europe. There, you guys. served on a beautiful thick wood chopping board, gift of my family from Indonesia. With She is Practical, my channel on YouTube. It's so beautiful. Enjoy, guys. This is the best bread you will ever taste in your life. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.